I didn't want to say anything in front of that lord, but I've heard the name Devonsey before.
Do you remember where you heard the name?
When I was young, I heard Odo speak of him many times, in hushed and urgent tones. That name, Devonsey, it was often paired with another name, but I don't remember what it was. We should tell Odo when we see him next. I think this might be important. Some disgusting creatures. If only they were fun. That barrier of roots. I think it is a door to be opened and closed with a word or a charm.
Too many. Fall back. Fall back.
Damn natives. You made short work of them. I'm glad we're on the same side. We got split up from the rest of our party in the confusion. We're heading back to camp, but if you find the others, please help them.
There, look. The savages haven't seen us yet, but this is the edge of their village. Phineas and the other prisoners are probably being held on the far side, or maybe in the trees above.
They have the advantage of numbers.
But we have the advantage of surprise, and their numbers will count for little in that maze of platforms and islands. Once we get to the other side, on open ground, that will be the real test.
Is this all the soldiers you could gather? I thought we'd have more support.
The others were wounded, or too unproven to be trusted in a close fight. These few are veterans. They've been with me since the Battle of Drakkenberg, or before. They're blooded and fearless to a man.
Do you have a strategy in mind?
Everything depends upon finding their leader, the Chief Shaman. If we take him alive, we can negotiate from a position of strength. Damn, they've seen us. We're out of time.
We bow before no outsider. You are not welcome here. You bring fire and poison to our home. You kill our sacred trees, and you move the crawlers to madness. Now you kill my seed in my village. I come to tell you that you will stop, or Maru-yatum will send you to the River of Souls.
I didn't come here to fight. We just want our people back.
If you do not come to fight, why dress for war? Your blades were already wet with Urshamesh blood. For years you come and battle here. You kill warriors in metal and Urshamesh warriors. It matters not. Always it is the same. No peace in my village or outside in the damp.
You say the swamp is sacred, but we know nothing about it. Why do your people care?
Long ago, The Old One, Nagog, fell from the sky. Our fathers made a sacred bond with it as it lay dying. So we all became Ur-Shamesh.
Gods falling from the sky. Just like the old story of the creator gods.
The Old One died and became the damp. When you walk, your feet touch Nagog. When you breathe, you inhale Nagog. All is Nagog. All is sacred.
The damp? What is that?
All that is out there, beyond our home. The old roots, the deep waters, the cold mist. All is the damp.
I know nothing of your people. Who are you?
I am Maru-yatum, he who whispers with Nagog, High Shaman to all in this village. We are the Ur-Shamesh, the first people. This is our place. You do not belong here.
There's only one thing we want, and that's the men you took from us.
And why should I return your warriors? You have killed many of my seed. You have burned the ground and poisoned our waters with your dead.
It was Jane Cassinda who burned your swamp and killed your people, not us. I ordered my army to leave you alone.
You fought in the damp and killed Ur-Shamesh for years. You now speak names unknown to Maru-yatum to hide the truth. You are all enemies. When our blades pierce your heart, Maru-yatum will feed your flesh to the crawlers.
The shaman has fled. Here, up those roots.
Savages here. Go on ahead. Find the captain.
Die, angel.
Prepare yourself for death.
Let us out of here. Please, I don't want to die in some...
C5 again. Bloody swamp again.
We're with... Thank the saints! I was sure we were done.
Thank you for getting me out of there.
Ancestors,
I have your back, friend.
lend me your strength. These beasts want my word, and my word only. Walk softly, outsider. We are Earthbound. We bow before no outsider. Death will claim you, Firebringer. So the Firebringers send them to the River of Souls. Not all that little dump walk softly, outsider. Stop. Put down your blade, Firebringer. No warrior has defeated Maru-yatum since he first whispered with Nagar. I will not fight you. Your spirit is stronger. Today, all Urshamesh know the Firebringer's power and give respect. Take your warriors back and walk in peace.
You fought well, but I'm glad this ends here.
Then there is an end to the blood you seek. Good. None here will challenge you. It has always been this way. If the strongest of us cannot kill you, then no Urshamesh will. Take this charm. It is known to the roots and vines that I command, and they will bow before you to let you pass. Walk free amongst my seed, and in peace.
The savages fear us now. They will not trouble us again.
We give you this offering, Firebringer. Take it.
There is an outsider female here. She is not like you.
Maru-yatum is wise and powerful. We will always follow his word.
Our warriors will not fight one that is greater. Walk in peace.
The damp is not safe for your people.
Firebringer, may you walk this village in peace.
You fight uncommonly well. The savages won't trouble us again, not after such a rout. I'll gather the rest of my people and meet you back at our camp. We'll meet you back at our camp on the battlefield. We'll meet you back at our camp.
I'm glad to be free, but I'm sorry that so many natives had to die. I wish there could have been a less violent solution. The Urshamesh are a fascinating people. It's like they've taken all of our values and turned them on their heads, and then shrunk them. Yes, those babbling heads are more than a little revolting, but the natives have their reasons for that too. I apologize. It's been a trying day and I ramble.
You seem a bit taken with the first people. A little odd since they might have killed you.
The Queen has my loyalty first, but I was a scholar before I was a soldier. These villagers are endlessly interesting. They may be savage, but they're not evil. They just want to be left alone. Not so different from most people, really.
What are those talking heads that I've seen around the village?
They're Urshamesh ancestors. It's really quite unusual. For these people, death is the ultimate tragedy. Not in the way that you or I might think, though. For them, a spirit that returns to the River of Souls is forever lost to his clan. A most terrible fate. So when a kinsman dies, they capture his soul, and then place it in his shrunken head. I haven't the foggiest idea how they do it. And those chattering heads, they're a dour bunch.
Is it true? Can you get us out of the swamp?
Indeed. I never thought studying old dwarven lore would turn me into such a valuable instrument of war. That certainly wasn't my intention. Lord Devonsey is a good friend. He would not have left me, even if I didn't have my magic. But now that I'm free, I should be able to fashion a bridge of mud and roots. It's a bit larger than anything I've done before, but I'll manage.
Geomancy seems different from the magic of the Legion. How does it work?
Because geomancers use their magic to move the earth, many have likened the art to the undisciplined chaos of shamanism or witchcraft. In actuality, it's a form of magic that demands patience. Conveying this essence is difficult. After all, whole libraries are dedicated to the art. But you might say that molding the energies isn't unlike a gem cutter's work, carefully shaping the rough stone into a polished jewel.
How did you learn about the dwarves and their magic? Did you have a teacher?
No, sadly. We've suffered many losses in our service to the Queen. And to my shame, that included the dwarves under her care. We simply don't know if there are any survivors. No clans have contacted us. And even the great mine of Glitter Delve, where Her Majesty lives, is empty. I learned all that I know by studying the tomes there, and I'll continue to preserve what I can. It's a small act of penance for so great a sacrifice.
The sooner we can leave this swamp, the better. Can you raise the land bridge soon?
As soon as we return to the camp, I'm sure we'll be moving out soon.
I must be off. My road takes me to Stonebridge.
Indeed. We are all in your debt. These are troubling times, but your actions remind me of kinder days. Days when the Legion and the Crown served one another. May we meet again. Well met. Is there anything I can do for you?
I must be off. My road takes me to Stonebridge.
Indeed. We are... days...
Our shamans can speak with the roots. Did you see them move for you?
Our shamans whisper with Nagog. It is he who gives them power.
You must have a great power to defeat our shaman. Will you also whisper with Nagog?
Your kind hates the damp because you do not understand it.
Ur-Shamesh have other villages, but they are very far.
Please, Firebringer, leave our trees and roots alone. We ask little.
The crawlers are angry from your noise and fire.
Please, Firebringer, leave our trees and roots alone. We ask little.
Your warriors are strong, but the Ur-Shamesh know this land. We will survive.
I have no words for you, Firebringer.
A missionary from the Azunite Church. What is she doing here?
So you're the one who led the attack. Was it worth it? I can only hope that the lives you took were necessary. I came here because I didn't want to serve Azunai through war. Now that you've done your fighting, you might help me tend to its victims. I've been collecting materials from the swamp that I can use as remedies and cures. Will you help me find more?
This isn't the place I'd expect to find an Azunite. How did you get here?
I was once an apprentice alchemist. A promising one, I might add. When my father fell gravely ill, I found that none of my cures would help him. I prayed and prayed, and Azunai saved my father. Since then, I've dedicated my life to his service. Unfortunately, most Azunites seem to think that spilling blood in Jane Cassinder's name is the only true means of worship. I teach the children, and help the villagers with my remedies. It's a simple life, but better than fighting in Jane Cassinder's army.
What are you looking for? Gathering a few roots doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
If only it were that easy. I've no shortage of bog plants, but slug eggs, that's a different story. They have extraordinary healing properties. With all the bloodshed that's taken place here, the villagers have need of such aid.
I must be off. I will look for the eggs when I'm in the bog.
Thank you, and be careful out there. The slugs can be rather vicious.
We Ur-Shamesh have other villages, but they are very far.
You're back. Were you able to find any slug eggs?
I'll come back once I've found them.
Thank you. I'll be here when you return.
Thank Azun. Now we have a challenge. I don't know who you are. You just walked into a frack's nest of trouble. Good thing Roderick sent you. We wouldn't have survived. You have our thanks. We should be able to make it back to the camp on our own. We'll tell Roderick what happened, but I'm sure he'll want to thank you himself.
Protect their eggs. Wish to breathe through your mouth. The stench here is unpleasant.
You're back. Were you able to find any slug eggs?
I have them here. They aren't the most pleasant things to handle.
Let me lighten your burden then. Truly, stranger, thank you. I never thought an ally of the Royalist army would help me. Let me give you some of my supplies. They'll be of use to you on the road. May Azunai watch over you. May Azunai bless you. My thanks again for your help.
I can hardly believe it. All my men have returned, safe and sound. It may not seem like much, but believe me when I say that you've given us hope, raised the morale of the men. Please, take these supplies. We'll say they fell off the wagon on the way to Glitterdelve. You've more than earned them. Again, you have my thanks. Should you ever find yourself near Glitterdelve, seek us out. We Royalists will show you true hospitality, to be sure.
Take a look at my goods. They just might come in handy out here.
That was a great victory over those savages. You fought well.
They just conscripted me 2 fortnights past. I can't believe I'm alive.
Mark my words. Jane will answer for what she's done here. Careful. This swamp is crawling with savages, and they're none too friendly. Mark my words. Jane will answer for what she's done here.
We go our separate ways from here. Pity to see you go. The Queen could use good people like yourselves.
A pity also that my freedom was purchased in blood. The first people were only safeguarding their land. From their point of view,
That's more than enough, Phineas. I'll not hear any ungrateful talk, not in front of our benefactors.
Let him speak his mind. I admire his candor, at least.
The boy never lacked for sincerity or nerve, just like his father in that.
You speak of Phineas's father as if you knew him well. Who was he?
An old friend, a comrade in arms, many years gone.
Once I've crossed the bog, what's the fastest route to Stonebridge?
On the far side of the water, you'll find an old trading road. It should bring you straight to Stonebridge.
Now that we've rescued your people, where will you go?
I'll march what forces I have to Glitterdelf. Try to get there ahead of Jane Cassinda. With these cannons, we can mount a respectable defense. We'll hold Jane's army at every gatehouse, every choke point. Keep the Queen out of enemy hands. But it's no longer a question of victory. Not with the forces I have left, and no allies to support us.
How long will it take to raise the land bridge?
Not long. I begin straight away.
If our fortune holds, then Jane Cassinda will not have reached Glitterdelf, not yet. We'll march to Queen Rosalind's side as quickly as we can. Perhaps we'll see each other again, before this war is done.
We promised you a road out of the swamp. Follow me.
Best of luck to you in Stonebridge, though its people are vulgar at best.
It's true then. We're getting out of this horrible place.
They may be the victors, but we damn well bloody Jane's men. They won't forget us.
They just conscripted me 2 fortnights past. I can't believe I'm alive.
Now that Devonsy's back and Phineas too, I think I still have some fight left in me.
Jane will send her army against Glitterdelf soon. Our war isn't done.
I think I'm going to be sick. So many dead. We could have stopped Jane here today if we stood our ground.
With Phineas back, we should be able to leave this accursed marsh.
Take a look at my goods. They just might come in handy out here.
We are free of the swamp, at last. And look, perhaps that road will take us to Stonebridge.
I thought I might find you here on this road. Did you think you could escape Lescanzi vengeance?
Do you want revenge? And why is that?
You slaughter us by the score, butcher us like animals, and you dare to ask why? I am Svarbog, son of Zarya the Witch, who died at your hand. You will answer for her death, and for the deaths of all my kin.
Victory!
Welcome to Stonebridge. I see you are a 10th Legionnaire. I am instructed to treat you with tepid disdain and mistrust. Your nation, faction, race, or institution has a negative history in our city. Local constables will keep you under careful observation. Please state the nature of your visit to our fair city.
We're just passing through. We won't be any trouble.
That answer is evasive, but insufficient grounds for the use of force to remove you from the premises. Well played. Regardless of your reasons, Stonebridge is open to the public. You are free to go, unless you require further assistance.
What sort of assistance does a talking construct provide?
I'm a constable model automaton. I provide peacekeeping support, navigational assistance, and feline wrangling services.
Tell me more about this city.
Just ask the Stonebridge Chamber of Commerce and Tourism. This city is a beacon of innovation, commerce, and technology. Marvel at the elaborate system of gears that power the city. Behold our markets of plentiful goods. Inhale non-fatal doses of smog. Stonebridge is home to men and goblins dedicated to freedom and self-reliance. It is also home to thousands of feral housecats.
We're looking for the Grand Chapterhouse.
The Grand Chapterhouse is located on the south side of the Central Plaza. It is officially vacant, but some treasure seekers have gone inside. They have not come back out.
We'll be on our way.
Be advised, causing a disturbance may result in fines, detainment, bodily harm, or death. Enjoy your stay. Remember, Legionnaire, I am watching you, until such time as you move beyond my optical sensing range.
How many fingers would you say a person really needs? Oh, no reason. Would you happen to have a sledgehammer? I'd like to experience walking with backward bending knees. Would you happen to have a sledgehammer? I'd like to experience walking with backward bending knees.
Many Legionnaires were killed in this city 30 years ago. I am not sure how they'll receive us.
We don't want any trouble with the Legion. This city's been prosperous these 30 years. We want to keep it that way. We don't want any trouble with the Legion. This city's been prosperous these 30 years. We want to keep it that way.
I haven't seen a Legionnaire in ages. You're not here to stay, are you?
New in town? By the looks of you, you aren't here to buy my simple wares. Perhaps you can help me. I need someone who isn't afraid of a little danger.
What sort of help do you need?
I'm expecting a shipment of clothing, and the caravan is late. It's not exactly bars of gold, but silk is pricey enough to tempt thieves. Out east of the city, there's a camp of Lascanzi, deserters from Jane Cassender's army. They're looting every caravan that passes by. I'm not the only merchant waiting for that shipment. I need someone to scare off those thieves. Or kill them, if need be.
Don't worry. We'll make sure the road is clear.
Your wagons will be safe, and your drivers as well.
Thank you. I will, of course, make this worth your while. The thieves are camped near the road, east of the city, not far from the swamp. Good luck to you. I'll await your return. I'm so glad you came to town. Those automatons are good constables, but they don't take the initiative to patrol outside the city. My supplies arrived. Thank you, my friends. Here's half of what I stood to lose had you not helped me. Blessed day to you, Legionnaires. Thank you again for your help.
Yesterday I swallowed parchment and chalk. Later today I'll have a complete map of my digestive system. If I hit my head hard enough, can I make my eyes roll around so I can see into my brain? If I hit my head hard enough, can I make my eyes roll around so I can see into my brain?
Good sir. No doubt there is a special lady in your life. You would do well to invest in a gift of gemstones. She will pay you back. Whatever your price range or preference, Pratt Jewelers can satisfy your needs.
So many unanswered questions of gravity. So few cats. Curse this city and its intolerance of animal cruelty. So many unanswered questions of gravity. So few cats. Curse this city and its intolerance of animal cruelty. So many unanswered questions of gravity. So few cats. Curse this city and its intolerance of animal cruelty.
We don't want any trouble with the Legion. This city's been prosperous these 30 years. We want to keep it that way.
Legion folk? Haven't seen your kind around here since... well, bad memories and all that.
Please do not litter or excrete in alleyways. Please spend your currency at local markets.
What sort of costume is that? Young people these days. Always dressing like thugs and harlots.
Please comply with all local laws and customs. Please spend your currency at local markets.
You there. You could use a better weapon. I can fold steel, craft a flintlock, or make whatever exotic weapon you desire.
We don't want any trouble with the Legion. This city's been prosperous these 30 years. We want to keep it that way.
Yesterday I swallowed parchment and chalk. Later today I'll have a complete map of my digestive system.
I haven't seen a Legionnaire in ages. You're not here to stay, are you?
Free the Krug!
Free the Krug!
Free the Krug!
Isn't
Free
it
the
just
Krug.
dreadful?
Free the
They've locked
Krug.
up an innocent creature. This is an outrage.
You seem pretty upset about this.
If the Krug didn't do anything criminal, it has the same rights as a human or goblin. You can always judge a society by how it treats its downtrodden.
Have you thought the Krug might be safer behind bars?
My children would be safer if I locked them in the basement, but I wouldn't dream of doing that.
I should be going. Thanks for your time.
Carry on. Spread the word. Free the Krug. Isn't it just dreadful? They've locked up an innocent creature. This is an outrage.
Krugs aren't exactly peaceful creatures. Why should it be released?
If the Krug
I should be...
Carry...
Free the Krug!
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 I apologize, but the wise and beneficent Meisters of Stonebridge are not to be interrupted. Council is in session, and it is a closed session. Wastrels, dullards, nincompoops, and respectable persons such as yourself are asked to return at a later time. Thank you. I apologize, but the wise and beneficent Meisters of Stonebridge are not to be interrupted. Council is in session, and it is a closed session. Wastrels, dullards, nincompoops, and respectable persons such as yourself are asked to return at a later time. Thank you.
Step right up, friend. I've got all manner of weapons and gear.
Not so fast, Legionnaire. None shall pass this gate without the express authorization of the wise and beneficent Meisters of Stonebridge.
I'll speak to the Meisters then.
Be advised, the wise and beneficent Meisters are reluctant to spend time in the company of wastrels. Not... Please comply with all local laws and customs. Please spend your currency at local markets.
Legion folk. Haven't seen your kind around here since... well, bad memories and all that.
It was a long time ago, but I wonder if anyone survived the attack on this place. They're repairing themselves. Causeway Gate, just as Odo said. Now we can bring the others here. Strange. These causeways have a quiet beauty to my eyes.
Anjali, take the causeway back to Rukenval. Tell Odo and Marten that we've reclaimed the Chapterhouse and bring them back here.
In the old Legion, the role of Herald was an honor, especially when the news was good. I'll go at once, and I'll guide them safely back.
This place, it hasn't changed so much.
We heard rumors of a battle in the swamp. Royalists against Jane Cassinda. What news? You weren't caught up in any trouble, I hope.
Someone set traps and guardians on the lower level of the Chapterhouse. Could the Legionnaires have set them before they were killed?
No. Jane and her mob stormed this place, dragged the Legionnaires into the streets. They didn't have time to set traps or wards. Someone's been here after the Legion fell.
The rumors of a battle were true. Most of the Royal Army are dead, but we met their general, a man called Devonsey.
Devonsey? You're sure that was his name?
30 years ago, Finn Devonsey was one of us. Master of the Legion Chapterhouse in Glacier. And he called himself by a different name. A Legion name.
He called himself by another name? What was it?
Bohemond. An old and respectable name. He wasn't born to the Legion, so he took the name after he joined. My father knew him. Spoke well of him.
When the Legion was accused of murdering the king, Devonsey renounced his vows and quit the Legion. Insisted that the charges were true. Stubborn man, strong conscience, best tactical mind in the Legion, too.
Devonsey has Legion blood. He might be willing to join us.
He might speak on our behalf, at least. Convince the Queen that we can be trusted. If we seal an alliance with the Royal Court, we prove that Ebb has a future. People would rally behind us. Last I heard, the Queen had retreated to the Glitterdelf mine.
That's where Jane will be going, too. If she gets her hands on the Queen, our war is lost.
Devonsey mentioned the Queen more than once. What's her name?
Rosalind. She'd be, what, 17 years old by now? Last of the royal line. Jane Cassinda would like nothing better than to capture the girl. With Rosalind caught or dead, resistance dries up and Stonebridge stands alone.
What's the fastest road to Glitterdelf?
Glitterdelf Mine is a long march from here, many days on foot. Take the causeway instead. The Legion had an outpost not far from the mines. Must have been a causeway there, too, and I doubt the gate was ever sealed.
How do we know that the Royalists will talk to us?
We don't. They probably still believe that the Legion murdered the old king.
Odo's right. They may be wary of us, but we have truth on our side.
We'll try to find the Royal Court, then. Is there anyone else who might join us?
The Meisters, the merchant lords of Stonebridge. They'd be powerful friends.
Friends? These people believe Jane's lies. They murdered our brothers and sisters. No reason to think they'll embrace us now.
No reason to think they won't, if we show ourselves worthy of trust. At least the Meisters could tell us if any Legionnaires survived.
So the Meisters govern Stonebridge. Are they nobility?
Nobility? Far from it. They're the richest men in the city. Merchants, bankers, bureaucrats. Stonebridge calls itself a republic now. Ever since the old king died, and the people drove out the last Lord Mayor.
Any idea where I can find the Meisters?
Probably at the old mayoral office, on the main square. I'm told it was converted into a great public hall where the Meisters hold court.
Jane is probably besieging the mines by now. The Meisters can wait.
I agree. And if Jane is at Glitterdelf, we may have a chance to kill her, and finally end the war.
Up to you. Marten and I will trust in your decision, and we'll be here if you need us.
I'll talk to some old family friends. Spread the word that the Legion's returned.
It wasn't so quiet last time I was here. Legionnaires, petitioners, so much noise.
Begging your pardon, but I was asked to speak to you. To tell the truth, the circumstances were rather unusual.
All right. Tell me why you're here.
Years ago, I served as butler to a Legion commander, Etienne Dumarnet. When the Legion fell, it was said that my employer died in Stonebridge, killed by Jane and her mobs. But that was a lie. Dumarnet fled north, to the Abbey of St. Hiram, at the edge of the Erenoi Desert. He was seeking something there, but he never told me what it was.
Do you have any idea what he might have been after?
No. But the Abbey was built upon an ancient site. It's surrounded by ruins, and they date from the time of the Old Empire. Dumarnet's family could trace their line back to the founding of Ebb. Perhaps they knew something about the place that others have forgotten.
Did you tell anyone else about this?
No one. I swore that I would keep silent, and I did. As far as I know, Dumarnet didn't tell any of the other household servants where he was going. So you are the first to hear of this.
After all these years, are you sure he isn't dead?
I must confess, I assumed he was dead. Caught by Jane Cascinder or slain by brigands in the desert. But now... A few nights ago, I had a dream. A child appeared before me. A boy with golden hair. He assured me that Dumarnet had reached the Abbey. The boy said that he is still there, waiting for his comrades. Waiting for you.
You're sure he meant me?
He spoke of you by name. I know it sounds mad, but... the boy was no mere dream. I believe that Dumarnet may still be alive, and I beg you to seek him out.
You're still loyal to this man, even after so many years.
Lord Dumarnet was a good man, uncommonly kind. When he fled, he divided his fortune among his servants. It was more than any of us could have earned in a lifetime. I used those coins to buy a house in Stonebridge, and I haven't had to work in all the years since. Dumarnet didn't have to provide for us, but he did. And I am not the sort of man who forgets a debt, or a kindness.
We don't abandon our own. We'll go to the Abbey and see if Dumarnet is still there.
The Abbey is a long way from here, many weeks on foot. The child said you could take the causeway. He told me you'd know what that means.
We haven't seen all the branches of the causeways. One of them could lead to the desert.
Then I've done as the child asked, and I will entrust the matter to you. If you find Dumarnet, tell him he is not forgotten. His old retainers and friends still honor his family's name, and we will welcome his return.